Hello, if you're hearing this, then you're listening to something that was never meant to return. A message, a memory, a whisper from a small blue world. Over 15 billion miles away from Earth, a small machine drifts silently through the eternal darkness of space. No one controls it, no one can see it anymore, and there is no destination waiting at the end of its path. Yet, it continues. On board it carries a golden record, filled with sounds, images, and voices from Earth, including a greeting from us. Hello from the children of planet Earth. Voyager 1 isn't coming back, but maybe one day, someone or something will find it. But Voyager 1 wasn't always drifting in silence. Before it became a ghost in deep space, it was one of the most ambitious missions ever launched by humanity. This is its story. In the fall of 1977, while much of the world danced beneath disco lights and stared nervously at headlines about the Cold War, a small, silent object rose from a launch pad in Florida. It didn't carry humans. It didn't carry weapons. It carried something else entirely. Curiosity. That object was Voyager 1, a spacecraft no larger than a compact car, wrapped in thermal blankets, wires, and gold foil, with a wide, white dish antenna pointed eternally toward Earth. Unlike any other probe launched before it, Voyager 1 was built not just to reach nearby planets, but to keep going, beyond them, beyond the solar system and into the unknown. Its mission began with the giants, Jupiter and Saturn, two worlds that until then had only been studied through blurry telescopes and rough estimates. In 1979, Voyager 1 arrived at Jupiter. It didn't just observe, it revealed. Towering storms the size of Earth, lightning flickering in an atmosphere made of gas and fire, and the Great Red Spot, a hurricane that had raged for centuries, now seen in stunning detail. Then, it flew past Jupiter's moons, volcanic Io, scarred Europa, alien landscapes more exotic than anything imagined in science fiction. Just a year later, Voyager reached Saturn. The ringed planet, long a symbol of mystery and elegance, now unfolded in crystalline clarity. Voyager's cameras exposed the fine structures of the rings, not solid bands but billions of icy particles, orbiting in perfect chaotic harmony. And then came Titan, a world wrapped in a dense orange haze, its surface invisible to human eyes. Voyager didn't land, but it pierced the clouds. For the first time, scientists saw the thick, methane-rich atmosphere of one of the most Earth-like bodies in the solar system. By this point, the original mission was technically complete. Voyager had done its job, and exceeded it. But rather than turning it off, NASA gave Voyager 1 a new task. Keep going. Leave the known planets behind. Sail beyond the sun's magnetic influence. Become the first human-made object to exit the solar system entirely. And so Voyager 1 did exactly that. With no engines, no course corrections, and just a 20-watt transmitter, about the same power as a refrigerator light bulb, it continued sending data across billions of kilometers. Each signal, weak and delayed, took over 16 hours to reach Earth. And yet, it kept coming. Bit by bit, Voyager was mapping the edge of the sun's domain, where solar winds fade and the void begins. Voyager 1 was no longer just a spacecraft. It had become something more, a witness, a survivor, a silent emissary of an intelligent species drifting alone toward interstellar space. No destination, no return, but still, moving forward. For over 3 decades, Voyager 1 drifted through the vast outskirts of our solar system, traveling inside the turbulent helio sheath, a cosmic frontier where charged particles from the sun slowed, collided, and mingled with matter from deep space, marking the very edge of our star's breath. Scientists didn't know exactly where the solar system ended, but in August 2012, everything changed. Voyager's radiation detectors recorded a sharp drop in solar particles and a sudden spike in high-energy cosmic rays from beyond the stars. It wasn't a wall or a gate, it was data, and for the first time in human history, a machine had left the protective bubble of our sun. Voyager 1 had crossed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the solar wind fades and the interstellar medium begins. From that moment on, it entered true interstellar space. There was no flare of light, no voice calling back, just an aging spacecraft, alone, drifting farther than anything ever built by human hands. Its half-century-old instruments continued to whisper faintly across the void. Voyager was now beyond the sun's reach, beyond the planets, beyond any light crafted by us. It had crossed into the deep unknown, into the silent expanse where the space between stars begins. Nearly half a century after its launch, Voyager 1 is still moving, still transmitting. Over 15 billion miles from Earth, it now floats in the deep void between stars, far beyond the reach of any planet, any sunlight, any rescue. Its signal, faint and delayed by over 22 hours of light travel time, still arrives, still carrying data from an ancient machine running on decaying plutonium. Most of its instruments have shut down. Its camera was turned off long ago to save power. The onboard computer has memory measured in kilobytes. Yet, despite it all, Voyager speaks. It sends back whispers about magnetic fields, cosmic radiation, and the density of space. Its antenna, forever locked on Earth, drifts with mechanical faith, aiming not where we are, but where we will be. Each year, its power weakens. Someday soon, it will fall completely silent. But even then, Voyager will not stop. It will keep drifting endlessly, a dead machine in motion, carrying a message for no one through a cosmos that may never notice. And in that silence, it will remain a monument, not to our power, but to our persistence. Voyager 1 was never meant to return, but someone, somewhere, decided it should carry a message. Mounted to its side is a gold-plated copper disc, the Golden Record, sealed in a protective aluminum case, designed to last 1 billion years. Etched onto its surface are instructions in symbols and diagrams explaining how to play it and where it came from. Inside is a collection of sounds, images, and music chosen to represent Earth. Greetings in 55 human languages, heartbeat and laughter, Bach and Beethoven, whale song and thunder, a baby's first cry. There are pictures of DNA, cities, animals, sunsets, and equations that define our physics. It was not sent for anyone in particular, just in case someone, someday, might find it. The Golden Record is not a beacon, it is a bottle, drifting through an ocean of stars, with a letter inside that begins, "This is who we were." Even if no one ever reads it, even if no one ever hears it, the record speaks for all of us. It is the quietest, loneliest gift we have ever given. Somewhere, far beyond the stars, Voyager 1 is still drifting, still carrying our message. If you felt even a glimpse of wonder, don't let it fade. Subscribe to follow the rest of this journey. Comment what you would send if you could speak to the stars. And share this story, because somewhere out there, silence is listening.